This is sweet little Roger, and everybody's got beans today. Everybody's full of beans. I think this is about my 15th attempt at a video. So I'm going to just show you something. I have a double leash when I want him to be able to go away from me, and then I can call him back to have him come when I call him. But I reel it up so that when you walk with your puppy, you can make sure that they can't trip you up. Because if this is down and he sees something, he might go running after it, and I'm just not as agile as I used to be. So I just keep him away from where I am walking. Because he kind of feels like tripping me today. And then when I'm turning, I do cue him with kissing. Puppies do not just naturally know how to walk on a leash. I do introduce it here, but you've got to train it at home. And the best place to train it is start in your house. Start in your yard. Start where there are less distractions. Now here, there's a ridiculous amount of distractions. I've got hooligans barking. It's a beautiful day. Anybody who could be out is out. And so I do introduce that to puppies. He's been here for 3 weeks of foundations training. And foundations is where I develop, through exercises and experiences, the healthiest minded puppy that I can, which means I try to broaden their world with exposures so that they can translate those exposures into bigger and better things when they're out in the world. So let's just act like it's a coach. A coach may start with Little League and plant seeds and plant seeds and plant seeds. First T-ball, then Little League. And each time as the child, and in this case the puppy, matures, it's ready to handle something else. But in the background, there was that healthy foundation laid. When he goes home, he's going to be equal to a 2 or 3-year-old toddler. There's no way that I can say he's completely housebroken, he's completely walking beautifully on a leash, he's got obedience commands down. No, I can't. What I can say is that we've worked on neutrality. So notice, this is a loose leash. He's not pulling, trying to get anywhere. And a moment ago, he chose to sit or lay down. That, to me, is awesome. If I want him to really stay right by me, without instructing him, I just put my foot on the leash, and he has to stay right here. So he corrects himself with that. Look at that. Once he sits, he gets more freedom. So 2 things. One is foundations is where we lay the basic aptitude. We try to develop a dog's aptitude. We lay the basic foundation, which I mean, it's crazy to keep saying that word, but it's true. We lay the groundwork for a dog to develop as much a healthy mind to realize a greater aptitude as it matures in the world. So that's what we do here. The second thing is, you have to see that this is not a robot. These are babies that I send home. So lower your expectations. If it's not working at your house, something's not working. When a puppy comes to you, it is a failure to communicate on your part. The lack of understanding comes from a failure to communicate on the trainer's part or the people's part. Dogs learn by little teeny stair steps. Little teeny stair steps. It's like an upside down pyramid. I put the first part in. And then I work on the second part. And then when it goes home, it goes up, up, up. So it can be a huge amount of correct behaviors on the dog's part when it's grown or almost grown, but you can't jump to the wide part before you fill in all the bottom parts. And if a dog is misbehaving, quote unquote, not doing what you're hoping for, the people need to look at what they're doing.